After months of what we can only refer to as divorce hype, Kalani and Asuelu appeared to reunite in late last year. We don't currently know the specifics of their relationship outside of the fact that they were filming for a 90-Day Fiance All-Stars Couples counseling spin-off. That doesn't imply that Kalani has cut off communication. She just uploaded a number of lovely family photos, along with a brief update on her daily activities. On March 16th, Kalani Faagata shared a number of priceless family portraits on Instagram. Each photo features the 33-year-old mother and her two sons, Oliver and Kennedy, in various arrangement. The pictures, some of which show them at the beach and others on an aircraft, are notable for the absence of Asuelu Pula. Yet numerous of his supporters have already made the assumption that he was the photographer. Living a calm life, the 90-Day Fiance, happily ever after, star captioned a photo. What makes this strange are her emojis. She added a two-heart emoji along with a grimace emoji, as in, awkwardly gritting one's teeth, not the purple blob monster from the McDonald's movie universe. Our hunch. Kalani chose the incorrect smiley when she meant to use a standard one. It might be worse. Many of us have unintentionally texted an eggplant emoji. It occurs. The caption "Enjoy Living Peacefully" by Kalani has three main interpretations. The first is that she is simply relaxing and taking pleasure in life in their new house. The second is that she has stopped watching reality TV with her family. The third possibility is that this could be a covert allusion to the status of Kalani and Asuelu's relationship. Well, so let's go through that item by item, beginning with their major move. Their family relocated to California from Utah the previous year. Although Kalani's parents reside in California, there were other reasons for the move besides family proximity. With regard to racism and white supremacy, Utah has some particularly heinous problems. Certainly, all of America suffers from these social ills, which date back to the founding of our country and will require decades of effort to eradicate. Utah, however, regrettably, has serious racism problems, even for the U.S. Kalani shared some of the racism she and her family have encountered with her followers. Evidently, some monster called her sons the N-word among other things. She, her spouse, and their kids are all obviously Samoans. Racists, though, certainly don't care about that. And it's clear that the literal worst insult in English is motivated by hatred. Asuelu talked openly about the difficulties he encountered in Utah, even when he and Kalani appeared to be breaking up. Particularly Asuelu made clear how completely expected it was for cops to flash their sirens and stop him at numerous traffic lights. Is it conceivable that he had a real traffic infraction of some kind? Sure. But as we all know, many white Americans believe that the majority of driving infractions will go unnoticed. Millions of Americans do not have the luxury because of racial profiling, unconscious bias, and conscious bigotry, evidently, especially in Utah. It is clear that persistent and institutional racism was not the only problem in Kalani and Asuelu's marriage. Even if they are able to find a neighborhood that is less racist and more tolerant, there will still be prejudice in California. So perhaps Kalani was alluding to the fact that life had settled down somewhat since their relocation. Are they pausing the camera work? If so, then the break hasn't been very long. Look, Kalani and Asuelu were filming in the Florida Keys just a few months ago. We're in the middle of March. This unannounced 90-Day Fiance offshoot is supposedly going to be somewhat of a marriage boot camp situation, though we don't know much about it. Oh, and Kalani and Asuelu had to interact with Angela, which was horrible. Our toughest adversaries wouldn't receive that from us. Not only was that filming very recent, but there is also a significant hint that they might return to our televisions. Fans have not been made aware of Kalani and Asuelu's dating status. No announcement of a separation or reconciliation. Although they didn't upload pictures of one another, Independent images show that they were undoubtedly at the same location at the same time. That all suggests that you are still bound by your contract. It typically, but not always, indicates that they will shoot more footage. Is this related to their marital status? To sum up, censorably, we don't know, and they won't or can't tell us, therefore we don't know. It is what we were just discussing. Being single could be the source of Kalani's calm. Perhaps it might result from their marriage's newly discovered harmony and respect. Unless they inform us, we won't know, and they probably won't reveal it to us before the show. Although we can't be certain, it's likely that they're still together in some capacity.